Summertime by George will be featuring Collective Unconscious tonight. Jeff Engholm is a singer in the band. He joins us now. And Jeff, Collective Unconscious has many different shows.
You know, we range from the Beatles to Crosby, Nash & Young to Simon and Garfunkel, the band. The main idea of our shows has always been complete albums, performing an album from start to finish, like you drop the needle on the record kind of thing.
So which one of your shows is coming to Summertime by George?
We're going to be doing the Beatles' Abbey Road album, start to finish. And we'll also be doing kind of a retrospective of the Beatles. We have an entire Beatles show now that takes basically one song per record from 1963 or 2 leading right up to Abbey Road. So we take one from Revolver, one from Rubber Soul, one from just kind of trying to trace the development leading up to, you know, what we consider to be kind of the pinnacle work.
Now, for people coming to the show tonight, what can they expect?
Jokes. Lots of jokes. Some good original music. Some great Beatles covers. We might throw in a couple others, like we might throw in a Crosby, Nash & Young, or just throw in a little spice. And then just some great Beatles music, and then finally we'll close it out with playing one of the greatest albums ever recorded, Beatles' Abbey Road.
Abbey Road is definitely a great album. What was it about it that made you guys want to perform it front to back?
We were just all fans. I've always been a fan of, you know, the whole second side, the montage with, you know, Me and Mr. Mustard and You Never Give Me Your Money and all those songs that are kind of stuck together in a row. Muggsy and I used to have a duet called Two Guys, Tooguise. How clever. And we used to do the backside of Abbey Road, that montage, just as an acoustic duet. That's kind of where it stemmed from. Other than just having great admiration for this album, we knew it would be fun to play.
Now, Jeff, can you tell us a little bit more about Collective Unconscious, how you guys got your start?
The core of the band is myself and Nathan Nesha and Muggsy Lauer. And we started playing back in 1999 together because I did a solo album at that time called Summit Climb. And I basically brought in the rest of the band to kind of fill in and promote that record. And out of that process, the Collective Unconscious was born. And then we put out a couple of records in the couple of years after that together. When we released our first record as a band, Collective Unconscious, self-titled, we wanted a way to promote it. And that's how the idea of doing a show in the theater, you know, we booked Pioneer Place Theater and had this idea, well, let's perform Abbey Road just as a way to get people in the seats, because at that time, the whole first half of the show was all our original music. And then we did the Abbey Road show as the second half. So, and that's kind of switched over the years as things have become kind of more tribute-based, you know, for better or worse. Yeah, that's kind of how it all started. And then, you know, people have come and go. George Maurer has been our primary keyboardist over the years, although that's changed hats a few times. We've gone through several drummers and the people that we work. Now we use a guy named Andy Deckard, who's just fantastic. Stacey Bauer will be on this show. She's been a part of the band from the very beginning. But yeah, we've been going steady for over 15 years now, and not really showing any signs of slowing down.
Now, what are you most looking forward to at Summertime by George?
I love playing outside. It's always fun to just look up, see clouds and stars or whatever you're looking up to see, and just hear the big sound of the outdoor air and being on a big PA. That's always a thrill. And just the number of people. I mean, the only other experience I've really had like that is playing Showtown Rock. And that crowd might even be a little bigger, but, you know, just playing for thousands of people is just a thrill. It's kind of why we all got into the business in the first place.
Jeff, thanks for your time. Collective Unconscious will take the stage starting at 6:30 tonight. At 5, you can catch the musical talents of Jill Moore, Paul Drinkwine, and Roger Fink. Harper's Chord will be opening tonight's show.